Good morning. It's day 21 of my month of anxiety. I'm sort of looking forward to the end of the month. Today, I don't really have kind of things that make me anxious to talk about. I just am anxious today. Part of that is my own fault. I woke up feeling great this morning and decided that I really didn't need to take an Herbinol as part of my normal regime. So I take a kind of Benlor, which is a long-term medication, and the Herbinol is for as and when, but I take the Herbinol several times a day. And this morning I was like, no, I don't need it, I'm great. But actually, I'm not feeling great now, even though I did something brave. So Rhoda, who you met yesterday, we went for a checkup together, or Phil took her for a checkup earlier in the week, and she has a medical condition that we need to just go and have checked out at the pharmacy. And I took it up there on my own, so I'm feeling proud. Yay! I went to the pharmacy with Rhoda. I did have her to look after me. But I'm just feeling tight-chested, sort of wobbly, I get a kind of fizzy here in my shoulders. And just the feeling that I can't, actually. I don't really have a funny story. Well, I do have one funny story for you. So I think I have spoken before about this, but as you can imagine, 2019 has been a really, really hard year for my surviving son, Christopher. And shortly before exams, the psychiatrist who the three of us see agreed with me that, given what has happened and the levels of anxiety that Chris is experiencing after Josh's sickness and death, that adding the stress of exams to the load that he's already carrying. So what had actually happened was that Chris had been treated by the psychiatrist. He'd responded really well from a psychiatric point of view to a medication called Wellbutrin, and then promptly had a seizure. So, and Wellbutrin, if you are prone to seizures, that is a known thing. So he is off the Wellbutrin, but the medication that is, there isn't really a direct alternative to Wellbutrin, but a medication that they're using instead has like a 6 to 8 week step-up process to get to therapeutic level. So Chris has not finished that step-up level. So he essentially entered exams, for all intents and purposes, unmedicated. With things like Herbinol and things that he could take on a daily basis, but not like stable, I think is the word that the psychiatrist would use. So the school very graciously agreed that Chris should only write the bare minimum exams, so English, Afrikaans, and maths, and then drama and science, because those are subjects that he will be taking through to matric. And Chris did really well in the exams. He passed everything. But yesterday, I get a phone call from the school, and immediately I can see on the phone that it's Marianne, who is his grade controller, and I'm like, oh my word. Like they're phoning to tell us that they've made a mistake with the marks or something, and he's not going to make it through to grade 10. And I just felt like having a heart attack on the spot. So anyway, I'm like, well, I can't take this phone call. So I go running through. Shannon luckily was working from home. He is on a meeting with someone. I'm like, get off the phone and take this call. So he takes the call. And the school is phoning to ask about something completely arbitrary, about an offer that we had made to do something for the school. So I had to text Marianne afterwards and said, listen, I thought you were phoning with the call, and that's why it took long to pick up, because I was making Shannon take it, which I think entertained her, but gave me a kind of heart attack. Also, my sister left to go back to Egypt. I think most of you will know that my sister is actually like the living, breathing hero of the family. She works for Peacekeeping Force in Sinai, so she returned yesterday. Also, massive anxiety, because being the woman that she is, an hour before we were due to leave the airport. She has gone shopping, hasn't started packing. And actually, we got there in time and it was all fine. But it was like a super urban all day yesterday. But today I woke up feeling great, but I'm just not feeling it now. So any minute now, I'm hoping that Rhoda will bring me a cup of tea and maybe a glass of water, and then I will take some Urbanol and maybe just chill for a few minutes. Take it easy, be easy on myself, which is kind of really disappointing because yesterday was a writing day and it's such a good writing day. The new book is going really, really well. I'm 20,000 words in, and I was hoping that I could add another 2,000 or 3,000 today. But as things stand, I'm just a little bit wobbly. So anyway, tomorrow I promise I will be back. Well, I can't promise, but I'll be back and I'll be chipper and I'll be happy and I'll have funny stories to tell you about weirdnesses. But today it is actually like, it's not funny being weird today. I'm just feeling weird. Alrighty, I'll see you tomorrow and I'll be more cheerful, hopefully.